All right, guys, so the goal is for you to do some research, and what you're researching is kind of based on these questions. Like, should we build artificial energy islands? What affects, some of the questions you had here. So you can use these questions that are based on the prompt. Use these questions based on the prompt that you're writing your full 8-paragraph essay on. And you're going to do some research to find facts and data to support the opinion you have. So when you click on this link, you can use these links to research. Okay, so when we click here, it's going to take you to this site. And I want you to go ahead and bookmark this site. It's very, very important for you to have this in an easy to find place on your dashboard. Okay, so this site is like Google with a whole bunch of sites, and every single one of them you have to have a username and a password for. Okay, and this is from Fort Worth ISD, so you have access to this from Fort Worth ISD. So it's really pretty cool. So I want for you just to pause the video and take a second on your site and just look through everything you have access to. Ancestry.com, all these newspapers, all these encyclopedias. EBSCO is a really good database, but again, I'm going to show you all of these. Career and guidance resources, ebooks, interactive audiobooks for like smaller kids, graphic organizers, opposing viewpoints. We'll be using this a lot. Okay, so when we click on home, again, here's some information about the site. You can also find this on your Launchpad. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is what I was explaining to you. You have to use a login for some of these because the district has paid for access to all these newspapers. You know how you go to New York, like New York Times, and they're asking you to pay for a subscription. Well, the district has paid for certain subscriptions to magazines and current events, okay? So, here are all of the usernames and passwords for all of the resources, but EBSCO is a little different. The username is still FTWorth, but the password is FWISD20, so it's in the exclamation mark. Okay, not the period, but the exclamation mark. So it's important for you to know how to get access to that. Okay, so at first I was on the home one, and then I wanted to show you EBSCO. EBSCO is used for more scientific journals, academic journals, journals that have been sifted through, and the district has said, hey, these are good, credible sources, and the district will not block the articles. Okay, so that's huge. And remember, anytime I click on anything here, my password is going to be FWISD20 exclamation mark. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how EBSCO works. So EBSCO is absolutely wonderful. You'll love the fact that you have access to all of this. Mine is kind of saved in there a little bit. So again, this is FWISD 20 exclamation mark only. Okay, so I'm going to sign in. And this way, again, your research, you will not have to worry about your articles being blocked. But I want to show you first, here are all of the different, so if you're just doing arts and architecture, if you're doing business and economics, communications, law, history, okay, so philosophy religion. So just so you can see, there's tons of databases here, and each one of these databases has thousands of articles available for you. Okay, you can also have access to books online. Okay, so all I'm doing is going through, let me show you just what I'm doing here. I'm scrolling down, and these are just the general databases. So like I said, you can have access to books online, nonfiction. You've got middle school edition, biographies. So these are bio, not written by the authors themselves, but biographies about authors and anyone. Like if I had a book about my life, my biography, hopefully it would be in this professional place here. So you have access to all of this. This hosts this academic collection, and then the academic search complete. These are the more professional. So these are where professionals actually write articles. So if I'm a doctor and I did some research and I want to write an article, I would want it to be inside of a journal that my peers, other doctors, review. So those are called peer review journals. So thousands of access to really professionally written articles where they've done tons of research, and we'll look at some of those later. Newspaper, 40 international newspapers. So I know it's really frustrating when you go to a newspaper and for the IC is blocked, but here are over 40 available for you. Okay, controversy. Excellent. Here's some really good essays about a lot of current events. Okay, you've got a lot of articles, supporting articles that are very, very helpful, and this is all about politics and things going on in our society. Okay, so the Point of View Reference Center is really good if you want to find opinionated articles. The newspaper source is just going to give you information. There could be some opinionated pieces in there, but this one specifically is going to give you, it's going to talk about controversial issues, controversial topics, and provide opinions. Okay, so you saw middle school up there when I was scrolling up here, high school, popular nonfiction books. Nonfiction meaning these are not novels, obviously. These are books where people are giving their opinions, they're talking about life, they're telling you how to do things, like these self-help books or whatever, but they're really, really good. I love this list. Love this list about so many different topics. You can see health, ethnicity, disabilities, but they're books, and they're and you have access to them. Okay. Here are more ebooks that you can get online. So that means I can actually read it online. This just lets you know the books that are available, the nonfiction books that are available in any high school across the district. These ebooks, you can just read them straight from online. Okay. Here are more articles from newspapers, more international and regional. Okay, so the one before, where we have the newspaper source, we had 40 US, okay, and then all these international ones. Here we actually have some regional, some local newspapers. So this topic search is one that you may actually get more from. Okay, so, oh, I lost my place. Periodicals are the articles that appear in magazines. Public opinion polls, book reviews, so if you want to see informations about books or whatever, and some government information. So the topic search is pretty broad. This is for the younger folks. Okay, and so this is really like what a lot of high school teachers like to use. But if you need a primary source documents, this is just amazing. Okay, so all of this, guys, was under the general databases. Okay, so look, I can select or deselect all of these, okay, to continue. So if I just want to go to the general databases, so I just scroll through this one right here. Okay, so this just gives you an idea of how much is in each one. So if you scroll all the way down, if you'll notice, it'll start with the arts. Okay, so again, I can in the business economics databases, and then I can go back up to the top. So all I was doing was going through all of them. So Earth and Environment databases. This is all the stuff that is in the Earth and Environment databases. So let's see if they have anything about our topic. Clean energy islands. Let's see. Oh no, nothing came up there, but let me see. I'm going to go ahead and search this topic. Oh, let's see. Got some stuff that came up. As you see, it's saying it's an academic journal. I've got academic journals. I don't want just academic journals. I want to do an advanced search. And I don't want academic journals. I do want the full text. Let's see, I want newspaper. Where's my newspaper? Document type. Here we go. You can see I'm over here. Oops, sorry. I want an article. That's what I want. Okay, so let's see what I can find. Okay, so, oh, here's news, periodicals. Periodicals tend to be shorter, by the way. They just use Long Island clean energy. I want to do clean energy wind. And I heard that offshore, that they're actually kind of called offshore. So I saw that somewhere. So let me see what it pulls up. Oh, okay. Wind on the water. Interesting. A wind-wind situation. Okay, so this is very, very helpful. Okay, and let's just see if I find something that I like. So I'm actually looking to see, oh, look, this is very current. So I want to look at this PDF full text. Okay, this is really nice. I can download this. You can see it's only 6 pages. If I click on this detailed record, this is actually very important and is extremely useful. But when I click on the detailed record, it gives me the author, the source, document type, and abstract is like a little summary of it. And then look at all of the options I have over here. I can save. Guys, look, I can cite, I can permalink it. The citation is what you will be needing. This is very important. So we always want to do, you see where it says APA 7th edition? I told you this before, but we want the MLA 8th edition. So that is actually the citation that I need. So I can copy this citation and put it in my notebook. Okay, so actually I would put it here where it says to actually put the citation there. Okay, so that's how you can do that. I can close the citation information there, and remember I did that on the side. I can save this search so I don't have to drive myself crazy trying to remember how I found it and the citation information that I want. I can also, everything is here. I'm going to go back actually to my notebook now. So if I want articles, or if I want different opinions, or if I want current events, I can click on these. I just made some faster little links for you to make it a little bit faster. Remember, the password for this is FWISD. Mine is just already logged in, okay? I can always get the link for this. I can do highlights and notes. I can look at my search history, but here are all of the topics right here. I can do a topic finder, subject guide, publication search, so lots of cool things here. So look at what I did here. I actually, so I wanted to save this search, okay? But Wind Power Island, Denmark. Wind Power Island, Denmark, and this is what came up, okay? So this is in the Gale, this is if I wanted to find articles. And you see here the journals, magazines, and I went to news. I wanted to find something in news. I could look at videos and also images. Okay guys, so all of this should be extremely helpful. Have fun researching.